Oliver Temple Smith sparked huge controversy with his views last summer on everything from race in Europe to Tony Blair.
12 years ago, Chancellor Kohl said that without European unity, there might be future wars in Europe. I thought that was a little bit rich coming from a German. If Britain was so racist, why would we have so many immigrants here? I'm not being funny, but I am a passionate conservative. Tony Blair is an utter cunt.
The man in the white suit is once again in the public eye, but this time for rather more positive reasons.
Say hello to a happy place, full of friendly kids, where the streets are safe and the schools all work, and we've banished hate. That's why Great Britain is the best. With our health service, all the bureaucrats making sure it works, and our health comes back, and the pensioners rich and warm and fat. That's why Great Britain is the best. Gordon Brown, how he cares for us. With our public funds, in him we trust. In him we trust. Made us what we are, and the future's bright. With his massive brain, he's got it right. He's always right. Say hello, to a happy place. Every citizen has a smiling face. Opposition views have just been erased. That's why Great Britain is the best. It's the best. Oh ho, Great Britain is the best. It's great. We know Great Britain is the best. Hooray!
I'm here to find out all about it.
Questions. Great.
So, tell us about the video.
Well, you probably noticed I'm a little bit hoarse. I've been terribly busy on the hustings.
All right, how's that been going?
I think really marvellously. I mean, you really get the sense people are desperate for change, which is, and I know that's why you're here, what my song's about. Great Britain is the best. It's an ironic look, and I hope amusing look, at 12 years in Britain under the disaster that is the New Labour experiment, the waste, the corruption, the incompetence.
And why specifically the music format? Why a song? Why a video?
You know what? I really felt it was time to reach out to the young people. The people who might be disillusioned by politics, talk to them in the universal language of popular song.
Right, and how's that going?
Well, I mean, it's not for me to say. My colleagues do have a new nickname for me, MP3, which, as I'm sure you know, is the format that the young people use to get their music out there to the world via the internet or wherever else.
That's right. And can I ask, how does your trademark summer suit go down with that the young crowd?
Again, not for me to say, but I was doing some research into popular music bands and groups, and I found they often wore a sort of costume, a sort of outfit, so they'd be recognised. I call it my suit of change. Right.
Now, last summer your comments caused some controversy in the party and in the media. How have things been since then?
Ooh, I don't know whether I'd go so far as to say controversy. I mean, needless to say, my words were taken completely out of context.
But they were quite explicit, and David Cameron himself expressed some concern at the direction they showed.
Oh, did he? I mean, I like to think of myself as right in Dave's inner circle, in what I call the vanguard of new compassionate conservatism. We believe that just because you care about business, it doesn't mean you don't care about important social issues, like getting the young people off the dole and back into work.
But is that true? Are you part of David Cameron's inner set? In his comments last year, he said your comments showed ignorance and intolerance. He said you were using rhetoric bordering on the BNP.
Dave's a friend. Dave's a friend. I mean, in fact, just last week, Dave and I were enjoying a pint of beer together. And I got the opportunity, and I wanted to talk to you about this, to show him the lyrics to my new song, Left Wing People.
Oh, well, tell us about that.
I can do more than that. We've just cut together my new video. edited it, as it's called. Would you like to world premiere?
By all means.
Well, here we go. I hope you like it.
They're slightly smelly, they're pretty ugly. They come from humble gene pools. Have funny accents that rarely make sense, but then they thought they could rule. They should confine themselves to menial jobs, like cleaning, sweeping, picking up trash. The very best of them are well-meaning yobs, but the rest need a thrash. They're just after our cash. Left-wing people never got their exams, and they're too dumb to make money. They never get successful, so they hate those who can. But they tried running the country into the ground. Take Johnny Prescott. His costly schemes flopped, and now he's bitter and sad, mad. The old Mr. Speaker, his MBE'd housekeeper, it's always turning out bad, sad. I'm not suggesting it's okay to be snobs, but look around and admit the truth. It doesn't work when we are governed by yobs. Gordon Brown is the proof. He's a lying old fool. Left-wing people never got their exams, and they're too dumb to make money. They never get successful, so they hate those who can. But they tried running the country into the ground. Left-wing people talk of making things fair, and then they waste all the taxes. You cannot help the needy if the money's not there. The lefties are hopeless at business, and they're corrupt.
Well,
You're too kind. Thank you, sir. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I know that's terribly unprofessional. Do you mind if I? It could be. You know, I am. I do apologise. I've got a... Temple Smith here. I thought it'd be you. Yes. Well, I mean, I have to be a little bit quick. I've got a rather important television interview going on. Yes. Oh, yes. I don't know his name, but I mean, well, no, it's all going rather well. I hope, you know. Trying to do my bit, just get the message across. Yes, absolutely. I'm sure George will go for it, but will Dave? Absolutely. No, but I mean, I did.
When we're in power, all the peasants are dead. We'll ignore what we said, help the poshies instead. When we're in power, we can kill the scum, cause they're violent and dumb. New world order to come. No more Mr. Nice Guy. We can make it how it should have been, before the plebs got in. And just, develop that. I'm terribly sorry about that. Where were we?
Well, thank you so much for everything.
Is that it?
Yes, I think we have everything, yes, thank you.
Are you sure? It's just that I was going to...
No, we've really got everything we need. Thank you so much.
Right, OK. Well, when can we expect to see this masterpiece on television, then?
Well, I was planning on giving it to a local news team for an election special next month, but having seen what we've got now, I think this could be national news as soon as we get back to the office.
National news? Wow, well, I'm delighted.
So am I.
Right. OK.
Bye-bye.
Right, that's... Right, well, brilliant. National. Well, how exciting.
Cheerio.
Right.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.